Imagine standing at the edge of a river, watching its current flow effortlessly, twisting and turning, following its natural path without resistance. The river does not force its way forward, nor does it struggle against obstacles. It simply flows. This simple yet profound image encapsulates the essence of Taoism, one of the oldest and most influential spiritual traditions to emerge from China. In a world filled with striving, competition, and relentless activity, Taoism offers an alternative path, one of ease, simplicity, and natural harmony. At its core, Taoism emphasizes living in harmony with the Tao, a fundamental principle that is the source of all existence and the natural order of the universe. Unlike many Western philosophies that prioritize the mind, the will, or individual achievement, Taoism seeks to align the self with the flow of life, encouraging us to relinquish control, surrender to the present moment, and cultivate inner peace. In this essay, we will explore the fundamental principles of Taoism, its conception of reality and the Tao, and how it proposes a life of balance and harmony. The word Tao, often translated as the Way, is a key concept in Taoism, and it signifies the ultimate, ineffable force that underlies all existence. According to the foundational text of Taoism, the Tao Te Ching, written by the sage Lao Tzu, the Tao is the origin of all things, the force that flows through the universe, and the natural order that governs everything from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy. Lao Tzu begins the Tao Te Ching with the line, "The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao." This highlights the Tao's paradoxical nature. It cannot be fully described or grasped by the rational mind. The Tao is beyond words, beyond concepts, and beyond duality. The Tao is not a god or a deity in the traditional sense, but rather the natural force that permeates all of life. It is the underlying flow of the universe that everything is a part of. The Tao is often described using paradoxes. As it is something that is simultaneously nothing and everything, it is both the source and the destination, the path and the goal. The central teaching of Taoism is to align oneself with the Tao and allow its natural wisdom to guide one's life. One of the most distinctive features of Taoism is its teaching on Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action. Wu Wei does not mean inaction or laziness, but rather the idea of acting in accordance with the natural flow of life. It suggests that one should not force things, but rather align one's actions with the natural order and rhythms of the universe. In Taoist thought, the universe operates through a natural process of balance, and when human beings interfere with this process, whether through excessive desire, ambition, or control, they create disharmony. Wu Wei encourages the practitioner to relinquish control, to trust in the process, and to act spontaneously and naturally, without striving or struggling. An example of Wu Wei can be seen in nature. A tree does not strive to grow taller or bear fruit. It simply grows according to its nature. Similarly, Taoism teaches that individuals should act in a way that is natural to their own being, in harmony with the circumstances around them, rather than forcing themselves into rigid, predetermined roles or goals. Taoism is built on the understanding of Yin and Yang, two complementary and interconnected forces that represent the duality of existence. Yin is often associated with the feminine, passive, dark, and receptive qualities, while Yang is associated with the masculine, active, light, and expansive qualities. Rather than viewing these forces as opposing, Taoism emphasizes that Yin and Yang are inseparable and interdependent, and they exist in a dynamic balance. The symbol of the Taijutsu, the well-known Yin-Yang symbol, illustrates this concept. Within the dark, Yin side is a small circle of light, Yang, and within the light, Yang side is a small circle of darkness, Yin. This signifies that every force contains the seed of its opposite, and neither can exist without the other. Life itself is seen as a dance between these forces, constantly changing and adapting. In Taoism, one does not strive to eliminate either Yin or Yang, but instead seeks to achieve a dynamic harmony between the two. The goal is not to reject one force for another, but to embrace their interplay, and find balance. When Yin and Yang are in harmony, the Tao flows effortlessly, creating peace and balance in the world. In Taoism, the ideal person is the sage, one who lives in perfect harmony with the Tao. The sage is someone who embodies the virtues of simplicity, humility, and spontaneity. Unlike the Confucian scholar who seeks to cultivate virtue through study, ritual, and self-discipline, the Taoist sage seeks virtue through aligning themselves with the natural rhythms of the Tao. The sage does not seek fame, fortune, or power. Instead, they live a life of quiet contemplation and effortless action. In Taoism, the sage embodies Ziren, which means naturalness or spontaneity. The sage lives in a state of flow, free from ego-driven desires or judgments. They act without attachment, responding to the world around them with wisdom and understanding, and they find fulfillment in the present moment rather than in future aspirations. A central goal of Taoism is to cultivate inner peace and balance. Taoism teaches that when the individual is in harmony with the Tao, there is no inner conflict, no resistance, and no sense of struggle. Taoist practices such as meditation, Qigong, and Tai Chi are designed to help individuals connect with the Tao and cultivate an inner state of tranquility. These practices help to calm the mind, harmonize the body, and align the self with the natural flow of life. Taoism also teaches that each individual has a unique path and purpose. Rather than following external social norms or expectations, Taoism encourages the practitioner to discover their true nature and live in accordance with their authentic self. This can be seen as a form of self-realization or self-cultivation, where the individual transcends the false self, often shaped by societal pressures, and returns to their inherent, spontaneous nature. Despite its ancient origins, Taoism remains highly relevant in the modern world. In an age marked by stress, overwork, and disconnection from nature, Taoism offers a counterbalance, a reminder of the importance of simplicity, balance, and living in harmony with the natural world. Taoist teachings encourage us to slow down, observe the world around us, and align ourselves with the flow of life rather than force things to happen. In a world obsessed with progress and achievement, Taoism teaches us that true fulfillment comes not from striving or accumulating, but from letting go and embracing the present moment. Whether through meditation, Tai Chi, or simply living with greater mindfulness, Taoism invites us to find peace and contentment by aligning ourselves with the Tao. Taoism is not merely a philosophy, but a way of life, a path of aligning oneself with the natural flow of the universe, of living in harmony with both the inner self and the world around us. It teaches us to let go of control, to embrace paradox, to find balance between opposites, and to trust in the wisdom of the Tao. In a world that often prioritizes power, achievement, and constant striving, Taoism offers an alternative, a life of simplicity, spontaneity, and peace. By living in accordance with the Tao, we can cultivate an inner state of harmony that flows effortlessly with the universe. If there is one key takeaway from Taoism, it is this: to live fully, we must not force life, but allow it to unfold naturally, like a river, flowing effortlessly towards the sea. Thank you so much for watching this video and taking the time to explore the profound teachings of Taoism with us. If you enjoyed this journey into the flow of the Tao and would like to discover more about philosophy, psychology, and spirituality, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. Your support means a lot to us, and we'd love to have you as part of our community on this unfolding journey of self-discovery and wisdom. Until next time, stay in harmony with the flow.